Hello everyone, welcome back to a slightly different type of video. Here I'm going to be talking about this new star system that just dropped. Well, Cosmic Renegy is the name of it. It didn't just drop, but a new update just came out. And it is now the best planet pack I've ever seen. And I recommend everybody to get it because it's incredible. So let's jump right in. You guys came for the planet pack. We're going to show you the planet pack. First off, we have this protoplanetary star system. That's actually pretty close to the Deb system in a different mod. It just seems to be near there. But let's hop into the first planet. I'm not going to try and pronounce a lot of these because... yeah, you can read that. But tidally locked, really close to its star, so one side is a lava hellscape, while the other side is cold and barren. Pretty interesting, but I've seen quite a few of those, so, yeah, pretty neat. Here we go, we are zooming in on a moon right now because I misclicked, but we'll just click off there, we'll get back to this moon later. This planet, truly incredible. So it's like Kerbin, right? It's a Kerbin-like planet, it's habitable. From what I've seen in the trailer, there's actually animals on this. I've never seen anything. I can barely fathom such a thing. But here we go. Do you see those little areas around the coast though? Like those turquoise areas? I love those. They're so beautiful. It makes it really look a lot more tropical, a lot more shallow, a lot warmer, and just really nice. And yeah. Now we're gonna hop onto the first moon of the system. Pretty boring, just one of these flat moons. Yeah. Move on to the next one. I'm going to be moving past the boring-ish moons relatively quickly because you guys have all seen asteroid moons before. You guys have all seen bent moons, probably. Here we go. Here's a somewhat interesting moon. Has an atmosphere. Pretty neat. I'm going to time warp around here to get the magma side over. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I probably read the thing, actually. But, oh yeah, I remembered. It's an impact crater. There was an impact there. I would expect the magma to be on the other side, but like, I was originally thinking it'd be like a tidally locked thing where the magma's on one side facing the planet closest, being pulled apart, you know, etc., etc. But, nope, because it is free orbiting. It is not tidally locked to the planet, which is neat. Free rotating, not free orbiting. Here we have a comet. Very nice comet. I am going to be doing a series to this, this star system because, okay. It's just incredible. Wait till we get to some later ones. Like, there are some things here I've never even seen. Animals is just one of them. And it's pretty awesome. So I know a lot of you guys were excited to see my science mission where I do science stuff. And I actually do have a lot of videos filmed for that. We do some cool Eve and Jewel things. But I gotta say, I think I'm gonna put that on hold to explore the system. That might disappoint some people. It might do the opposite to other people, but here's a planet with a long description. Seems to be a water world, but it's far away, so the poles are icy. But yeah, I did a little check here for land. No land found. It is truly a water world. Very interesting, though, and I'm excited to land here on the ice. But yeah, there's a planet, or a moon, I should say, coming up here that completely blew my mind. So let's time warp around here. Yep, no water. Let's move on to the next thing. If my recording person will do it. Not recording, it's me, like past me, whatever. Okay, probably gonna cut that out. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. Moving on. So, essentially, we are going to just come out here and check out this planet. This planet, very interesting. Thick atmosphere. I think it's up to 3 Kerbin atmospheres, so that's nice. Very toxic planet. You don't want to take your helmet off here. Not going to be good. But again, excited to visit this one. Seems to be very interesting. I love small moons with low gravity but high atmosphere. Low gravity, generally speaking. But yeah, let's move on. And here we go. Another moon. Boring one. You know the drill. It's an asteroid moon. Yada, yada, yada. You can read about that if you want, but I'm moving on. So, essentially, that is... oh, there's one more object here. That is a wormhole. That probably connects to one of the other wormholes in the Cosmic Serenity system. They all seem to be linked up together, which is really nice for, like, interstellar missions that rely mostly stock or stock-alike parts and don't just use antimatter engines like me. But, here we go. Here's a protoplanet in a Lagrange point. Lagrange point? I'm not exactly sure how to say that. But it's a gravity thing where... I'm not going to explain it. We got to get back to this. Look that up, though. It's pretty interesting. So, essentially, here we have a gas giant. Pretty simple. Y'all have all seen gas giants before, so I'm going to move on to the moons. This moon right here. Yeah, it's another asteroid moon. just gonna move on past that one. Here we go. This is a pretty interesting planet. I love its plateaus. I love everything about it. Could be a subterranean ice surface under there. Maybe there's even like a little hole. I'm not sure. That would be really fun to check out. You should try that. And here we go. The last moon of the system. Again, icy moon. Really great. I love it. I love the details of like the little mountainous dirt areas. I think that's a mountainous dirt area. We have all these cracks and fissures in the surface. Very, very nice. Now let's move on, and I am so excited about this one. I'm going to do some crazy things on this planet. I'm really excited for this. No, not planet, actually. I'm talking about the moon. So first off, let's check out the planet. It is a neat planet. It's got a green atmosphere and sunset. You can see that there when I go behind it. Really nice. It's a gas giant. It's blue. It's about a third the size of Jewel. And this moon right here. First off, it's incredibly close to its gas giant, so that's going to look beautiful. Oh, sorry, this is not the moon I was talking about. Again, this is a really cool moon. I would love to land here and check out the gas giant from the sky. But it's this moon, I think. Yeah, let's click on it over there. Oh, also thin ring system. Here we go. You might be thinking, atmospheric reentry, what's this? It's just a big ball of dirt, right? That is not dirt. That is like atmospheric smoke and fog and stuff. But wait, I read that description. There is a periodic supervolcano on this planet. This is a habitable planet. And if we'll time warp, which I might showcase right here, the clouds dissipate. And look at that. The supervolcano goes off, shrouds the planet in ash and dust and clouds and all that. Then that fades away, and you have your habitable planet once again. I am so excited. I'm gonna fly some sort of planes out here. I'm gonna check out the volcano when it's erupting. I would love to see what that looks like, especially with volumetric clouds. Like, that's gonna be incredible. I'm gonna fly over it after it's already erupted to see like the bulge, because I'm assuming there's a bulge based on what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna fly under it. I'm gonna fly through the clouds. I'm gonna fly through the normal clouds. It's gonna be incredible. Y'all really need to tune in for that. That's coming up soon. But yeah, if you can see here, that right in the center of your screen. Sorry for the blackouts. That's just eclipses. But yeah, right there, as you can see, there was that like little bulge of clouds, and I think that's because that's where the volcano is. So it would like erupt there, and it'd be denser and more powerful there. But it's still diffuse across the entire planet, moon planet. But yes, have I mentioned that I'm excited for this one? Okay, well, I think we've been yapping about this long enough, so let's move on. I'm gonna do a cut here. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Moving on back to the second. By the way, this system has more. Oh, sorry. There's this one planet here. Really interesting. It is being formed in the protoplanetary disk. It's got a lot of cool things going on. Kind of reminds me of Deb. This whole solar system. By the way, I'm only going to be talking about 2 of the star systems here, when in reality there are 4 in the mod pack. But the reason I'm not talking about the other 2 is because they're kind of old. I mean, they're great. You should check them out. But other people have already made videos on them, and as far as I know, I'm the first one to make a video on this new edition. So here we go. Yeah, there are 2 stars orbiting each other here. This is a triple star system. Should be very great. Get some amazing visuals here. And only one thing seems to be orbiting these 2. Something called the object. Yeah, also gonna be checking this guy out. You know what? I just realized I never checked the mass on the object, of the gravity. It could be incredible. It could be like 1,000 Gs. I don't know. Speaking of incredible statistics and very high numbers, well, we'll see one here in a second. Maybe that's not a good segue, because the moon I'm talking about isn't even here for another like 3 minutes, but there's some pretty cool stuff in this system too. I think this is a much more challenging system as a whole. Like, I think this is meant for like really experienced players, so not me. Okay, maybe me. Sometimes me, depending on my state of mind. But yeah, we're gonna power through this and explore all these guys, no matter how hard they are. So we're gonna zoom out here, and we're going to check out the next. Well, there's no more planets in this inner system, but there's another star with its own planets. I'm kind of disappointed that there are no planets in there. Maybe new updates will bring some, but there's just, I don't know. Obviously, there's some alien stories and lore in here. I'm very excited to check those out, too. From what I can see, this is the home star system of some alien race that is probably now extinct, based on what I've seen earlier. But based on what I'll see later, I'll show you in a second. Here's a gas giant. Very nice. It seems to be... I don't think it has much of a magnetic field, so it seems to be losing a lot of its atmosphere there. It's just being blown away by the solar wind. And here we go. So this is a planet, and it has just a casual 95 atmospheric pressure. For KSP veterans, just for reference, Eve has an atmospheric pressure of 5. Yeah, let that sink in. That's just simply incredible. I'm not sure how anyone's supposed to land on this planet. Like, will you even be able to move? Will you just be stuck in place? I mean, obviously you'd have to use rotors to get out, but I think it'd be possible. And here we go. I think this is, from what I can gather, it seems to be the home world of the aliens or whatever that built the hub. The hub. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry, not the hub. Just the object. The thing that we looked at earlier, the weird alien megastructure. But it is not very habitable now anymore, sadly. Aw. It died. But yeah, we're going to check that out. Gonna have some cool things. The name of this update is, I think, The Young and the Lost, or something akin to that. And probably because there's one system that has new being born planets and one with old dead planets. And this is the old dead planet one. But here we go. Let's check out this planet. Our video's coming to the end. I'm going to have to ask you to like and subscribe right now, as one does. And I hope everyone has a great day. Please go ahead and install this planet pack. Yeah, I will be exploring it. I'm going to put my science mode on pause for this. Have a great day, everybody.